Down to 8. Moves up forward. Takes it in. Hammers it home. Doncic throws down a sledgehammer.
You know, I think what gives Luka the edge and gave him the edge early is because he's been playing professional since 12, 13. So he's done adapted his game around pros. The league he comes from, everyone's fundamentally sound. You get drafted to the big league where athleticism is the dominant source here. So I remember when he first said, it's easier here because everyone's athletic. No one has fundamentals here.
He splits the double team right down Main Street.
I knew there like, oh man, he's about to eat. What's up? This is your man, Gilbert Arenas.
Arenas for 3.
Breaking down the man, the myth, the only, Luka. I love that name, Luka. I really fell in love with Luka. I was watching him, you know, when he was coming through the draft process, and I was like, man, the guy is too slow. I don't know how he's gonna get his shot off. And then I seen one live game, and I was like,
Luka weeding on the defense. Back to the three-point line.
I messed up on that one. When it comes to, you know, the Euro players coming in, they're all skilled. They all have an ability to adjust to the NBA game, but Luka's just different. You know, sitting at 6'8", 6'9", being a point guard, being a shooter, having an understanding of fundamentals versus what raw athleticism is, possessing it all. Like, there's a reason that he is performing the way he is versus others in the past. You know, he has the makeup that just makes him different, that makes him stand out. You know, no matter if he was at the 1 or the 2, you know, you can see when he was at the 2, he was very great. Then it's like, you know what, just give him the ball and let him go. And you can see, no matter what, at the 1, at the 2, his dominance still shows.
This is the pull-up. There's Dorian again. Oh, what a pass!
What makes Luka stand out, Luka's fundamental. You know, he has that old, and I hate to say it, that old Duke fundamentally sound footwork, reaction, ability to create shots. I think that's what really sets him apart. You know, that's what sets a lot of Euro players apart is, you know, they learn fundamentals first. He's been playing professional since 12, 13. So he's done adapted his game around pros. What ends up happening is the league he comes from, everyone's fundamentally sound. You get drafted to the big league here in America where our athleticism kicks in so much that becomes the standout and we learn fundamentals later in our career if we ever actually do. And that's what separated Jordan from the rest too. Because Jordan understood that, for me to carry on, I need to understand fundamentals also. I need to learn what Bird has now before I start declining. So, you know, when you see Jordan back to the basket, understanding the up and under, the fakes, you know, all he's doing is watching what Bird was doing, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna add that to my game now. So at 40 years old, when he declined, he still's averaging 20 because he understood, I can just use my fundamental. Fundamental kills raw athleticism. And that's what is going on with Luka now. Because, you know, they wanna use their speed, they wanna use their 46-inch vertical. They're gonna always be out of position on a player like him because he's smart enough to understand that being fundamentally sound is the most important key about sports. And the fact that he understood that because he was pro since 13 is giving him, you know, his second year averaging 29, 30.
Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
And we're gonna start from the beginning, you know, just for future coaches out there who's gonna be drawing out of bounds plays. The worst play you can design is this one, going upward towards the ball away from the rim. You got 3.7 seconds left and everything counts. So drawing a play where the guy is running up towards half court takes away seconds because now he has to stop his momentum to turn it back to go back towards the rim. And that's what Luka had to do here. So this is what makes Luka very special, where he's already done processed this whole scene. He realizes he can't go left. He realizes he can't go full throttle right because someone is clogging the lane. So he shifts twice in this same possession. And, you know, for a guy that isn't fast and you sit and question, how does he get his shot off? He gets his shots off because the person who's sticking him is using his athleticism a little too much. And Luka is using it against him. So knowing that Reggie Jackson is a little faster than him, a little more athletic, he's shifting, you know, Reggie to shift. He's making him go left, making him go right. And when you go too much, he crosses back over. By the time you can get back to him, he doesn't hit you with the step back. And Luka does what Luka does, hit game winners.
Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good!
You know, with a player like Luka, because he also has great vision, and, you know, when you're sitting a bunch of shooters out there, you have to actually play him one-on-one, which goes to his advantage too, because he is a one-on-one player.
That's right here. Now it's Luka. Deep three over four! Luka Magic!
You know, so the fact that you have all these shooting pieces on the court forces everyone to stay home, forces everyone to play straight up, which now you have the best offensive guy on Dallas going against the third best defender on the Clippers, which gives, you know, Luka the advantage, which was, you know, bad switch for the Clippers. Great read by Luka to understand that Reggie Jackson's gonna guard me and I don't have to worry about the other two defenders. Being down one, shooting three takes a lot of cojones. And I'm not even gonna lie. When you're down one and you have to make that, you have to be poised. When it's tie game, those game winners are goddamn easy. You know, worst case scenario, you're in overtime.
Down to four. Takes a glance with 3 to 2 for the winner.
You know, this right here, you miss this, it's game over. So the cojones for the step back at 34 feet, that's ballsy. But that tells what kind of player he is.
Capella switched on to Luka. Luka with the step back three. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
You know, he's a guy who's willing to take and hit the big shot.
Luka against LeBron. Step back three! Bullseye!
And there you have it. That was the breakdown. This is Gilbert Arenas on Whistle Sports.